Hello everyone, this is Professor Avila, and I just want to take a little video of my classroom. My desk is relatively clear. It took me years and years and years to not have a constant pile of paperwork sitting on my desk. So let me take you a little bit through how I've been able to pull that off, with just taking into consideration every single sheet of paper that I am handed throughout the day on a daily basis. Actually, right here is where I have my note cards for every period stacked up, first, second, third, fifth, and sixth. So I pull them out every time I need them. So typically where I start is I'll make copies of whatever's coming up. And so I'll have an area of papers that I'm going to use upcoming. So here I'm kind of lucky. I'm about almost the whole week's worth of stuff in here. Yeah, I guess it's just about the whole week, depending on the period. They are broken up by subject. So over here is my math support class, and over here is my algebra. And there are some paper clips. Also, I have some materials that I'm going to be using up here. Here I have some integers flashcards and a little bit of crayons that we're going to be using in one of my classes. Right in front of this pile are the papers that I usually am going to have ready to go for the day. So those are set up and ready to go for the day. And I pass them out. I collect. We could discuss how I collect later. Then over here, I have another station of when I collect. Now, when I collect, I use these trays to sort them out by period. So here I've collected first, second, third, fifth, and sixth work. And that is work that needs to be graded. After it gets graded, it goes over here. Separated by period. First, second, third, fifth, and sixth. And again, you never want to forget having paper clips. Everywhere you go, as soon as you collect any set of papers, you want to collect stuff. Okay, back over here, here's a quick glance at my whole classroom setup as I walk to the opposite side of the room. There's no need for everything to be on opposite ends of the room, but it just so happens to have it this way. Over here on this side, I have a big set of trays where I have papers that I've leftover papers. So all the work that the blank sheets of paper that didn't get used for a certain lesson. Usually I try to make about 10% more for what students that I have. So if I have 70 students, I'll make 77 copies of something. And here, these are sorted by course. On this side, I have math support. On this side, I have algebra 1, and they go by unit. So right now, that little set is for unit 1 of my math support class, and this little set is for unit 1 of my algebra class. And just in case it gets a little crazy, there are binder clips right here to make sure that everything is somewhat together. After I've collected and graded homework, I usually don't pass back assessments. I usually keep them together in here. Although it's not done, are my crates for I'm going to set up file folders for every student where I'm going to collect all of their assessments for the year. They're great for parent conferences. At our school, we use student-led conferences, so the students grab their own file folder and review their assessments with their parents. Still need to set that up. I have a few weeks left before I need to get those ready for our back-to-school night. But yes, there they are. Hopefully soon I'll have them set up. And one last thing. So if you don't know where you're going to put what, or you have a sheet of paper that you're not sure what to do this, you should have one tray somewhere, and that's this one for me. I like to call it the WTF tray because I don't know what to do with it, so I throw it in here. And once I do that, this includes late work sometimes. I will separate it, late work, and then another tray for something else. But right now I just have just one tray. Student turns in something late. I have an office paper that I'm not sure about. I'll just throw it in here. And then as soon as conference period starts, this is one of the first places I come to. What's in this tray? What do I do with it? How do I sort it? Where would be the best place for it? And that way, at least I have a place for paperwork that I'm not even sure where it goes. Actually, that's where I have some late work. And this is where I have a bunch of extra paperwork that I've gotten in PDs and things. I do have another tray for PDs and file folders and meetings such. But when I don't know where they go, I just throw them in here so they at least have a place to go. And it helps me keep my desk looking somewhat clean. If it gets a little out of order, it doesn't take me more than about 10 minutes to sort it all out again. Hey, hope that helps. Thanks.